Alright, well tonight we are doing a very special episode, because all it is tonight is a special broadcast. It is going to be 10 minutes long. At the 10-minute mark, I will be cutting it. As of now, I will be looking for staff. I will only accept the staff application for every 7 players. I know, that's not a weird number, isn't it? I also would like to point out the factor of rules. You must be able to understand and follow rule number 5 specifically. If you do not know what a furry is, or understand the factor of LGBT, or even respect it, I don't want you around. I know that may sound rude, but I have gotten, in the last few days, people coming in, wanting to be staff, not even knowing what these topics are. And the moment I explain them, they insult me and leave. So I figured I'd make this clear. Second, we will be implementing factions here in the next few days. And, oh look, one of our friends. But that's beside the point. Like I said, every 7 players. Staffing, there will be a max number of 4 admins, including myself, which means I'm only having 3 admin slots and 3 moderator slots. 6 staff in total. Which means I'm only looking for 5. Actually, no, I'm only looking for 4. So please, I would love to see people come on. I want players. One of my biggest rules for staffing, other than rule number 5, right here, rule number 5, one of my biggest rules is, you are only a player until you are needed as staff. Meaning that you do not go out and build things, you do not abuse your powers, you do not... I need to say hi to them in just a moment. You do not go out and just show off what you can do. You are staff, you are to act professional. You are a player unless you are needed as staff. Meaning that you do not go into creative, you only have access to what they have access to unless needed to be done otherwise or dealt with otherwise. I would much rather actually have a server with no staff. One that is maintained by its player base, but that is not something we can have. I have seen that fail. This is the 7th server I have played on, that I have been staff on, and the 3rd server I have owned. I have seen too many fail, and I can almost tell you any and every reason why any server will fail. Thank you for understanding this. Alright, that is the end of the broadcast. That is the end of my request. Now to get to work on my faction. Let's see. Fun. Alright, let's see. But yeah, let's see. Factions. Oh, by the way, the factions will be ran entirely by the server. Meaning that each faction will be ran by a staff member, and that is it. Oh, by the way, I trust this player a lot. But, let's see, what was I saying? Oh, each faction is going to be based after a different form of... What's the word? Let's see. Paradime falls... Alright. Each faction is going to be based off of a different paradise that had fallen within history. The Hanging Gardens, Atlantis, the Tower of Babylon. All of these are fallen paradises throughout history. There will be a faction that's going to control each one. The faction name will actually be named after each of these. I would like just to point that out. There won't just be cities named. There won't be just factions named after each individual one. There will also be a core city based around it with a similar theme to what this story is. There's also the fact that each faction will have its own set of rules. We run McMMO. This means that each faction will get its own special EXP boost in coordination with that Legends thing. Example, people from Atlantis will be able to swim faster and get better acrobatics. People from the Tower of Babel will have better combat skills, will have if that makes sense, will be better at breathing, will take less fall damage. Each faction will have its own set of specialties. There will be a faction chat and a server chat. I advise players to use the server chat until very special events happen, where the faction chat will be done. Just because you are members of two different factions does not mean that you cannot actually take part in a party with a player of another faction. The factions are not much more than titles and will give nothing more than this and that and the other. There will be special events that are already pre-planned for the future that will take place involving these factions. I would love it if we can actually have players on to take part in this. Thank you for listening. Alright. Oh. Why did I press /? Forgot I was watching the console earlier, so SOC. When I was watching console earlier, fuck. Alright. Now, let's see. Fuck. Alright, I hate using that. I actually only use it whenever I have a feeling that players being stressed or harassed in private and whatnot. Otherwise, it's usually disabled. Like I just did. But, fuck. I'm actually running out of things to talk about. I've said this was 10 minutes long, I've got another 3 minutes. So, without further ado, I guess I'll go ahead and get my faction made. What one should I go with? I guess it's pointless to ask you guys. You guys aren't really responding, and I'm not really paying attention to the chat because I don't want distractions. Let's see, should I go with Atlantis? No, that's not my thing. Paradime is my own paradise. That's my server. The person I normally am in call with isn't awake right now. Almost like alive. They are alive, they're just asleep. Let's see. There's so many paradises. What's this fun? Actually, I might just make mine the Tower of Babel. The faction name would be Babylon. Oh, shit. The one that everyone knows. Fuck. Alright, let's go ahead and get faction made. /F. Alright, factions. Create. Also, first of all, I need to do new. And let's see. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, I was looking up that real quick. That one. I think I spelled that wrong. I think I spelled baby lion. Yeah, I spelled it as baby lion. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm terrible. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Oh, it is baby lawn. Well then. Alright. B-A-B-Y-L-O-N. Alright. Fuck. Alright. So, the owner's faction is Babylon. The server spawn is the Tower of Babel. It will be core of the actual city. I will actually be leaving it where it's at. But the actual server space, the actual faction core for Babylon will take place in a heavy mountain biome, as previously seen in the previous video. Oh, it is now past 10 minutes. It is now time for me to actually hang up. I do apologize, and I am thankful for any of your input on my server, assuming that anyone actually comes and joins. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Have a nice day. And where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.